Hello, this is Corey Vino of Wolfminds Collective, bringing you the first of many tutorials from our friends over at MotionGraphicStock.com. Today we're going to be looking at blending techniques using some of the pre-keyed overlays available over at MotionGraphicStock.com. So let's dive in. I've got two sequences here, first one being an animated forest, which could be used for many things. I personally could picture it for beginning credits in a series or something of that nature, but really, it's all up to you. Second, we have a soft sunset overlay. This could also be used for many different things. In this specific tutorial, I'm going to show you how these blend modes can change the perceived time of day and overall ambience of the setting. So first off, let's take a look at some of our options. First, we have multiply, screen, and overlay, all with multiple settings to choose from. To simplify, they represent various amounts of light and color. What each individual does, starting from the top, is multiply actually increases the shadow, and it's focusing on the darker aspects of the setting. Screen, which represents the highlight, focuses a lot more of the higher tones in the image or video, bringing them forward. Overlay takes a mixture of both to a certain extent, and this is actually sort of our more mid-range aspect of it. The other settings at the bottom dive a bit more deeper into the color aspect, but we'll focus on those in the future. So starting with multiply, you can see how it emphasizes the shadows, creating a much darker, sort of eerier of a scene. This can take the scene from pleasant to creepy very quickly. You can still use the opacity slider to change the intensity as well and sort of customize the exact setting you're looking for. Next up, we have screen. It really makes the highlights pop, as you can see. It makes it look fairly early in the morning, perhaps, or overall just sort of a brighter, nicer scene. And again, you can play with the opacity slider to achieve the desired effect or lighting you are looking for. Lastly, we have the overlay effect. This takes us into a bit more of a sunset-like setting. Now, one of the things to mention with any of these blending effects is they can be automated as well, creating a change in timing, for example, by slowly adjusting the slider to slide and reveal or take away from the effect. So here's how to do it. First thing you're going to want to do is click on the clip you plan on applying this automation to, which in this case is actually our soft sunset overlay. Once you have that clicked on, bring the slider over to the very front of the clip and then arrow over to the opacity area in the inspector section. And to the immediate right, you're going to see this button here. You're going to click this, which is add keyframe. Once you have this clicked on, you're going to drag your slider to the very end of the clip or where you want the automation to actually stop in the clip. And then bring it back to the beginning, click play, and presto, there you go. So sometimes this does take a few tries and a bit playing with to actually get exactly how you want it. With that being said, I appreciate you watching the tutorial. If you have any questions at all, feel free to put them in the comments. And again, check out MotionGraphicStock.com for all types of different overlays, effects, all kinds of animations, anything you can really think of that'll help you in your videos. Thanks again.